Government drama llama ding dong part 3 of this 90s nonsense. As far as domestic schmerism, this will be similar to the first two parts, but this will be slightly different, however, still in the 90s. To those who remember the mid-90s, this should look familiar, more specifically the image on the right. For those who are unaware, this is Ted Kaczynski, also known as the Unabomber. He is an example of multiple factors at play that resulted in all of this happening. He was one of the subjects that was part of the MK Ultra experiment. This is not to say that this in any way rationalizes what happened later in life, but it is a factor that contributed to his decision. The reason he ended up being called the Unabomber is because he sent his special packages specifically to universities and airlines. He did this for a number of years, and it was actually his brother who identified his writings when they published his quote-unquote manifesto in a newspaper. Even if what he had written in his manifesto was about like saving the environment and trying to live more in commune with nature, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because in his own words, quote, "I certainly don't claim to be altruist or to be acting for the good, whatever that is, of the human race. I act merely from a desire for revenge." He hated the idea of being viewed as mentally ill, and when his lawyers attempted to present an insanity defense, he tried to fire them. He talks about his motivations more than once in his writing. In another entry around the same date, he writes, "I believe in nothing. I don't even believe in the cult of nature worshippers or wilderness worshippers. I am perfectly ready to throw litter in parts of woods that are of no use to me. I often throw cans in logged over areas or in places much frequented by people. I don't find wilderness particularly healthy physically. I don't hesitate to poach." Feel free to pause and read those last two paragraphs since I'm not sure what all I can say on here sometimes. Something that I've learned in my time on the internet is that a lot of those edgelords that talk about his manifesto and all that kind of stuff don't understand what his true motivations really were. We can recognize the unfortunate impact of certain events in someone's life, but ultimately we decide our own actions and how we react to them. We can talk about the negative and long-lasting effects of MK Ultra on its subjects, and at the same time, also recognize that Ted is responsible for his own actions. He should and was held accountable for his actions. After 27 years in prison, he passed away in 2023. This is an example of, yes, MK Ultra was bad and some of the other things that had happened in his life, and he continued to go down a dark path.